Hello, hello. Oh, hang on.
Hello, Miss.
Just open that. There we go.
Ah, better.
Yeah, I've got a. It's like a little shield thing on my laptop, and
Okay. Ah, I
yeah.
printed one
Oh, is it?
on
Yeah,
my camera. Okay.
oh, that's clever. Yeah, no, this one's actually built in, and I when I've
Okay.
after I've been on here, I keep forgetting to close it, and I'm like, oh, I must close this. It's, yeah, people can spy on me, and then I forget to open the damn thing. How you doing?
Uh, better. I caught a cold for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
For 2 weeks. Yes.
yeah,
It's better, but not 100%. Okay.
yeah. As long as you're better. It's that time of the year for you, so
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
mm, yeah. Right,
Uh,
give it to me.
so, um, first, practice. Um, So I laid a compass and I asked to King Jin to put fire with FedEx.
Mm.
Uh, so so they sent me papers I need.
Oh, so it worked.
Sorry?
So it worked.
No, not yet. I think
Oh,
I have to call them this time.
oh, sorry.
Uh,
I thought you said they sent you the papers
no,
after
no, no,
you.
no, 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 no,
Okay,
no.
okay,
Sorry.
all right.
Uh, okay. I promised him what's the name? Tea light. I
Mm.
will offer a tea light.
Mm. That's good.
Yes, tea light. Yeah. Yeah.
Tea lights are those little.
Yes, very tall. Yes,
Yeah, I've got some down here, but I can't reach
and
them.
flat. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, a few questions, not a lot, but a few
Hmm.
questions. When you are working with a deity uh, a ritual for many times, and you change the deity like you did for Obsidian Bay.
Mm.
Uh, uh, is it necessary to say to the deity, for next time, I will change or something like that?
I mean, it can be considered to be good manners, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Sure.
to say, I'm going to be moving over to this particular energy and
Mm-hmm.
learning something different, so I'm going to say goodbye to you for a while. But yeah, I mean, yes, it's good manners to do that, but
Mm.
I don't think they really care that much.
Yes,
Um, it's not like they sit there and then wait and go, now where's Lee gone? He's not pitched up,
yes, correct.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just. I mean, I think this comes down to we talk about building a relationship and worshiping
Mm.
deities, and what that worshiping really means is considering them to be worthy of the station that they hold, and therefore giving them respect and honor and things like that, because we feel that they are respectful enough. And so when you're ending a relationship, it just falls into that respectful, honorable aspect of the practice. Yeah.
Um, oh, I try to watch again the video on court magic, but it's not available anymore.
Uh, yeah. We took everything down. I'll check with Kai if she or they still have that video, because
Ah,
usually Kai kind of keeps everything on the cloud. Doesn't like to get rid of stuff, so I'll just double check. Because it's actually one I wanted to rewatch, and I realized, oh shit, it's all gone. Yeah.
Yes, because she told me I have some gift to work with court magic.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see this
Yeah.
again.
I'll definitely check with them and see if they can send it to me, and then I'll can send it to you.
Although I did some research on this, but can you tell me more about the wild hunt?
Sorry,
The wild hunt,
the Wild Hunt.
yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any particular source I can recommend and send
Mm,
you. It's one of those topics that tends to get scattered in within other writings. I'll have a
uh,
look, see what I've got available. Again, I'll ask Kai. They might have something
okay.
that they can recommend. Yeah.
Uh, what are the differences between Witching Way, the crooked path, and the Crimson Thread?
All right. So the witching way is basically just another term for doing witchery,
Uh-huh.
um, of actually just being a witch. The crooked path is tends to be that path which we follow as witches. And the reason we call it crooked is because it winds all ways. It's not left turn, it's not right turn, it's not the middle, it's just
Uh-huh.
everywhere. And with that winding as well, we also have moments where we tend to, it comes back again and does this. So in our journey towards the whatever the end result would be, because there is no end result actually,
Mhm.
the to the top of the mountain, let's say,
Uh-huh.
that path to the top of the mountain, it's winding and twisted, and sometimes we're going forward, and sometimes we have to come back a bit. You know, we have to
Okay.
double back on ourselves, check some information over here, read to go over it again to understand it more than we did before, and then we can carry on going forward, sort of thing. So it's this constant winding and going backwards and forwards and left and right and everywhere because we're picking up bits and bobs of different information everywhere. So it's that crooked serpentine winding path. And then did you say the crimson thread?
Correct. Correct.
That refers to often usually called the red thread. So we get the red thread, which refers to the living. The color is red is the color of blood. Therefore, it is the living, it's the people, it's the humans, it's the teachers, the mentors, the people who will become the ancestors. Um, as opposed to the white thread, sometimes also called the silver thread. That becomes the one when we speak about the gods and the spirits, and
Uh,
all such beings, otherworldly beings. So when we talk about a red thread initiation, it's an initiation which is given to you by another human being, whereas a white thread initiation is an initiation given to you by the gods or the spirits in general.
okay.
Okay. I don't know if you've seen all of those being used as or simultaneously, interchanging between the terms just to describe the witching path itself. It's possible.
It was in a phrase, sentence in the book Fly we are reading now.
Okay, all right, yeah, yeah. It's yeah, very traditional witchcraft based stuff. That was back in the day when Peter Paddon was doing had Pendragon Publishing, and so this book was part of that, and it kind of attracted all of the traditional witchcraft crowd at the time. Yeah.
Mhm. Uh, what's a magister compared to a magician? for example?
The Magister is usually the one that leads the coven.
Ah, okay.
So in another
Nobles.
instance, like in a Wicca instance, it would be called the High Priest.
Okay.
Yeah, and you get Magister and you get Magistra. Magistra is often referring to the female counterpart, but usually in traditional witchcraft, the female counterpart to the Magister is the Dame. That's just
Okay.
different titles and terms given to the
Okay. Okay.
leaders of groups. Yeah.
Uh, do you have any books to recommend about bread magic? Magic with bread.
Hmm. Uh, that you would probably be looking at something like Lammas, um, the season, the actual Sabbat, Lammas or Lunasa.
So, Lamas.
Yeah, Lammas, Lammas tide.
AMM.
Yeah, that often gets associated with bread because it's the second harvest, and that's when you're taking all the wheat grain and stuff in, like
Mhm.
all that stuff. And we don't do this now, obviously. I mean, the Sabbats are kind of like those agricultural holidays that we recognize, but we don't really do the agricultural stuff except for the farmers. Um, but people in the city don't really do this stuff. But what used to happen was the second harvest was when you take all the grain in and you start to store it, but also you don't want to eat meat at that time because you want to fatten up all of the cattle. And then when it gets closer to winter time, you slaughter the cattle, you put it in the freezers or the cold houses, and that lasts you. That's how you survive winter. Okay, and you've stored all the grain as well. So because of that, you usually make breads, and quite often it would be things like breads which are shaped in a certain way, like in a Breed's cross or something like that, in
Uh-uh.
order to honor the gods and goddesses, and etc. Oh, sorry, hang on, let me just get this call. I think it's delivery. Hold on.
Okay.
What that's loud. Hello. All right, thanks. I'll open first. Sorry, do you mind if I just grab this delivery quick?
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Oh. Sorry about that. That was actually that book
Okay.
I was talking about, um, Teaching of the Secret Ages. So I'll open it. I'll open it later. All right. Coming back to bread magic. So you've got the seasonal aspect where you actually make it and honor it and bless it and things like that. And it represents the season. You could also use it in terms of bringing the magic into yourself, like we were talking about doing pentacles where you're writing them on rice paper or cookies or something like that. You could do
Mhm.
that with bread as well. Um, so yeah, I mean anything that you can add to the bread, which you can then consume. You
Okay.
can be a bit more advanced. You could consume thought forms and evil spirits that have been sent your way. So
Wow.
yeah, yeah. There's two ways I actually do this. One is to literally eat them, as
Uh-huh.
in what you do is you make whatever it is, in this case bread, right? So you would make the bread, and what you do is you summon the spirit or the thought form, and you push it into the bread as you are mixing and making it and kneading it and everything else. And then you cook it, you bake it, and then you eat it.
Wow.
So you actually take it into yourself. So
Uh-huh.
it's got a transmutational, transformational aspect with heat and molding and
Uh-huh.
mixing and everything else, right? The other way I tend to do this is I will summon the spirit to me so that it's in front of me, and then I kind of imagine use huge big white wings coming out and coming around and enveloping it, and then I pull that in and I pull it into myself. And again,
Oh, okay.
transmutational aspect where you change the energy of the thought form into something good, which you then take into yourself. You know, so it's a few
Okay.
different ways you can look at it.
It isn't this a little tricky?
Yeah,
I mean, yes, yes,
that's why I say a bit more advanced.
yes, yes.
But it's a damn good method. You
Uh-huh.
know, if people send something your way, just eat it.
Uh, you know that there is a cartoon named The Vampire Hunter,
Mm,
and he's
yeah.
yes, he's hitting. I don't remember exactly, but I think he's eating other spirits with his hand. He have some sort of demon inside his hand, and he can hit other spirits with his
Mm.
hand.
This is a. I'm trying to find it. There's an anime.
Yes, yes.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that looks fun.
So
I'm
it's it's very, very good.
gonna have to find that. Yeah, it's Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. That one it is. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look at that now. That looks fun.
Um, yes, I'm asking you about the bread because Kai, she told me that I have some gift with for making bread. It's interesting because 1 week before I bought some ah sorry, I don't know the name in English for this one. Some wheat. Uh, what? Rye flour.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
rice good. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm. So,
And so I just bought this for making sourdough.
mm,
Yes, to make bread.
mm.
1 week ago, 1 week before, she told me this. And so she told me so I can look into bread magic.
What you could do is actually look into kitchen witchery, just generally.
Okay.
Um, what you're going to find there is using the kitchen and cooking and baking and all sorts of stuff and incorporating that into the magic or incorporating the magic into the actual cooking. Um, that would be just a general kind of study into kitchen witchery, and then you can apply that specifically to bread.
Ah,
You
okay.
know, maybe you might find some techniques and methods that they're using that you know you hadn't thought of or something like that. But usually it really is about, you know, especially with bread. With other things, you might be mixing it. You know, you're mixing it with a device, a tool. But when it's bread, you've got your hands and you're kneading it. You can
Mhm.
only make bread with your hands, and it's very,
Ah,
very, very, very physical.
yes.
And so as you're doing that, as you're kneading and everything else, you can add energy and power into the mixing, the process itself. So making bread becomes quite a potent magical tool, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can, as I said, you can take it into yourself. You can share it with ancestors. You can share it with your community. You know, add protection into the bread and give it to your community or friends and family, and you know, share it with them.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
yeah, there's quite a few things you can do with that.
Okay.
Mm.
Uh, Still in the about the book we are reading, uh, one of the first of author is talking about to make a pouch.
A
Uh,
pouch, yeah.
yes, pouch. Sorry. We can make for you can use for dreams, for example. Uh, is it possible to add also your servitor inside this, or maybe it will the mix not necessary work?
You can use the same method um, to house your servitor, like make a pouch. And that becomes the, instead of like making a spirit box where you're housing your servitor, you make a pouch, you know, where you can put it in. It's that and what Raven Gramassi is talking about with the witch's pouch is different things though. But the process can be the same, you know, the actual practice itself. Because what Raven Gramassi is talking about is actually going out and about. It's witch flight, going to the Sabbath, you know, all of that stuff. So you use the witch ladder to symbolically climb from this world to the next world,
Uh,
and you use the witch pouch to hold you in a particular fashion where you are focused on the ancestors, for instance, because this is very much, I mean, the witch pouch he's making is very much focused on the ancestral spirits. Um,
uh,
so it kind of, it's like an anchor for the ancestors, and then the witch ladder you climb.
uh, do you have any books about ge gematria, gematria, uh,
Oh,
with
gematria. Mm.
yes, with other language than Hebrew?
I don't, but you will find that Greek also has gematria.
Yes, and yes,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
I think it's the only two I've come across that actually equate their letters with numbers. Um, Sanskrit doesn't do it as far as I know. Cuneiform doesn't do it. They're a bit older as well. You might, I haven't seen it because I haven't really explored it, but you might actually find it in Chinese languages
Wow.
or Asian languages, because math does, you know, we were talking about the Kamiya, the magical squares.
Hmm.
That features a lot in Chinese math.
Okay. And
Um,
also in India, I think. Yes.
yeah, it does it. I haven't really seen it that much in India.
Ah, okay.
Well, the magic squares might, but not gematria.
Ah,
But
okay.
because of
Yes,
that,
yes,
I'm thinking maybe the Chinese languages do. I don't know. I don't know.
yes. But,
Mm.
Chinese is so complicated.
Oh yeah,
I will stay on Greek.
I gotta say, as I said before, I am terrible at learning languages. Absolutely terrible. I've tried Hebrew and I've tried, I can't even remember what else. Latin, tried Latin. That was a disaster, absolute disaster. I'm now doing Greek, having a
Mhm.
go again because I was, even as terrible as I am, I still have to try. And I'm actually finding it. The letters are very different, but the sounds are so similar to English. It's actually kind
Uh-huh.
of scary. I'm actually finding it easier than any of the other languages so far. But we'll see how that goes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I found about the Greek language. I found that the name of Hecate is pronounced Hecate.
Yeah, yeah. There was actually what was it? Ronald Hutton was actually talking about that, I think. Recent thing. But yeah, it's Hecate, Hecate.
Yes, Hecate.
They don't
Yes,
pronounce the H in ancient Greek.
yes,
Yeah.
correct. Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Which is kind of weird because I was taught that maybe it's the difference between ancient Greek and modern Greek. I'm not sure, but
Ah,
it's they kind of give the emphasis on the middle A, which is why we hear a lot of people saying Hecate.
aha.
Um, so I don't know. Don't know.
Okay.
She knows who we're talking about. Everybody's like arguing about how to say it, and there she is going, I know you're all talking about me, so uh, people will fight.
As long as she's not offended with mispronunciation,
I doubt she would be, no.
it's okay.
I mean, she is so old. Her name probably isn't even Hecate.
Yes,
It's
yes.
probably something a lot
She
more
cha-
older and ancient. Yeah.
yes, she changed. Maybe she changed the name. Yeah.
Probably something humans can't even pronounce. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, it's fine. You go ahead.
Um, I was thinking to maybe take the course of Jason Miller about Hecate.
Yeah, I've heard some good things about it. I've had one person recently say that they asked or emailed Jason a question and he just couldn't be bothered to answer.
Yeah, in what?
Um, he couldn't be bothered to reply and answer.
Ah,
Um, so I don't know. Maybe he gets a bit offish and rude every now and again. I don't know, but
mm,
he's human after all.
okay.
But I've heard the course is quite good. It is very, very focused on Hecate, and you have to do a particular daily exercise.
Yeah, yes,
You know,
I read this.
so yeah, it's definitely it's like most good courses really. You have to kind of drop everything you're doing and focus purely 100% on that,
Mhm.
which makes sense. If you want
Okay.
to learn something, you've got to immerse yourself in
Yes, correct.
it. Mm.
Um, yes. So I finished with a question, but yes, I forgot something about my practice. So I last Dark Moon, I did the tapping the bones,
Mhm.
and I put my hacksaw. I consecrate it to the magic. Same with my skull.
Mhm.
and save with my wand. And I saw, I think I saw my fetch animal, fetch beast. I was hoping a dragon, a tiger. No, I'm joking. I had no, I was not hoping something. And I saw a goat.
A goat.
Yes.
Oh, very nice. Oh yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean the goat is the representation of the devil. He's the
Uh,
witch
uh,
father, you know.
but it, I, wait. No, it was, sorry, sorry. Uh, ah, it's not, I think that there are two words for the same word for two different things in English.
Mhm.
Uh, I don't know how to translate this. It
Okay,
was
well,
not
so what's the
it was
first
not the goat, the male. It was the goat, the female.
female goat?
Yes.
Hang on, let's have a look.
Ah, the
Ewe?
translation is not.
Oh,
Uh,
it's the doe or the nanny goat.
I'm lost with the translation there. Sorry.
No, it's fine. We'll get there.
Translation, why? It's not working very well. Uh, I
Hmm.
know the translator. And, no, it's the same word in English.
Okay, what is it in French?
In, in French, it's chèvre.
Okay, hang on. How do you spell it?
Chevre.
Chevre. And you've got I assume he's saying that you've got a masculine and a feminine.
Yes, because this is the feminine and the masculine is a book. Bouc.
Okay, a buck. Yeah. Sorry, you said B. So how do you spell it?
Bouc.
Oh, book. Hang on, let me just check that. B-O-U-C. That's book French. Okay, so that's the male goat.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
All right, hang on. Let's try doing this. Book is the male goat. French is a female in French. Chèvre, yeah, it's okay. So that's the adult female goat.
Uh-huh.
Okay, right. Now I know what you're talking about. Okay, so all right. So your fetch beast is a female goat. Is that what we're saying?
Correct.
Okay, all right. So that basically it's a nanny goat. It's called a nanny goat.
Annie goats.
Yeah.
Annie.
So the book or the adult male goat is a billy goat. And
Uh-huh.
then the chèvre is, or the adult female goat is a nanny goat.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. The translators did not help.
Well, yeah, it's because both of them are just goat in English,
Mhm.
man goat and woman goat.
Mhm.
There's no specific terms like there
Yeah.
are in French.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I learned some French today. That's cool. I like that.
And something I did not tell you last time. Um, right before the initiation, uh, in the beginning of the afternoon, I took a small nap and I saw a skull. It was a reddish, red, that was red. And after that, maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes after this, it was it was also about half an hour before the initiation. Uh, my cousin sent me a message, and no, he called me. Sorry, he called me, and he told me that my aunt just died.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah.
Yes, thanks. But it's strange. I saw the skull with red
Mm.
things right before. Strange.
Did you have a good relationship with your aunt?
Uh, Good, but also I didn't saw her for many years.
Mm. You might find she'll reach out to you.
Uh-huh.
Um, you know, especially because you had some kind of I'm going to call it a dream oracle type of thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
Connected with her. Um, you might find she'll reach out. Sometimes there's a period, I find it around about 2 weeks maybe, where the dead are going through some kind of process. I don't know what the process is,
Uh-huh.
but it can take them a while before they actually start communicating with you.
Okay.
Um, but you might pop up in dreams and things like that.
And in fact, she was living very far from
Mm.
my town, my city.
If you have a picture of her, I'd put her on on your ancestor altar.
Uh-huh. I I burned a tea light for her
Mm.
in
Yeah.
honor to honor her on her ancestor altar. Yes.
Mm. Mm. Actually, well, you can do it whenever. You don't have to do it on the dark moon or the new moon. But the tapping the bone, go and see if you can talk to her. You know, what I would do in that instance, because I have that representative of the ancestors. Um, Apparently, I misunderstood the mythology there, but I've still got it. So so I have
Uh-huh.
this one old mother type figure that represents the ancestors for me. So what I'll do, I'll go to the ancestral realm, and then she sits down on a chair, and there's a chair for me, and I sit down on the chair, and we either talk, or if I need to speak to a specific person, I'll say, "Can I please speak to whoever it is?"
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
she'll say yes or no. And if she says yes, then they'll come forward. It's almost like a mist behind her, and then they step out of the mist type of thing. And the mist is the collection of ancestors.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It's kind of how I see it and do it anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh, Maybe so I could try if I don't do tapping the bone during the dark moon. I could try it on Saturday or Saturday,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I do. I often do a lot of ancestral work on Saturdays because
Okay.
it's Saturn. It's planet of the dead.
Yes.
Um, yeah. So it's perfect.
Okay. It will cost me €1 every time.
Mm. You don't. I mean, okay. I'm gonna say you can do tapping the bone, which
Mm.
is a very specific ritual, which usually falls into folk magic and traditional witchcraft and stuff like that. But it's not. You don't have to do that to go and see the ancestors.
Uh-huh.
A lot of what I've been doing the past few months is just sitting here on this armchair, putting on my headphones. putting on some double shamanic drumming
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
and just going there, no tools, nothing, just the drumming,
Okay,
and it puts me into quite a
okay.
deep trance actually. So if you can find something that puts you into deep trance, that's ideal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did try that. What's it called? The shepherd's tone. Re Was it called reverse shepherd's tone? I think.
Ah, it's always descending
Yeah,
stone.
it's
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
it seems like it's always descending down. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
It didn't really work for me, but it does work for a lot of other people.
okay,
Uh,
okay.
I like my drumming.
Mhm.
Yeah, it takes me completely out of this world. I'm immersed when I'm listening to drumming. So
Okay, okay,
it's
okay.
perfect. Yeah, but tapping the bone is just a nice ritual to do. It's why I
Uh-huh.
like to do it at least once a month, on the new moon. Because it kind of connects you to some kind of roots
Mhm.
um, that may not be ancient. I don't know. I don't really know where tapping the bone came from. If it was some kind of ancient practice that our ancestors did, or if it was just created by somebody who was talking to their ancestors. The ancestors said,
Uh-huh,
do
uh-huh.
this and that, and then all of a sudden it became popular in our modern
Yes, I
times,
see.
you know. But it's one of those things that just feels like you're connecting.
Mhm.
So it's nice to do.
Also, maybe because you advance to this, for you, it's easier to do the ritual without tapping the bone. But yes, because at
No,
the beginning, no,
no, I don't think it's got anything to do
no.
with being advanced. No, no. It could have to do with something psychologically, actually. Because very, very early on, when I was just starting out, one of the first things, and it left a huge impression. One of the first things I learned was that a skilled magician can go into the middle of a desert wearing nothing and having no tools
Mm,
and do powerful magic. And that left a huge impression on me. And I've kind of like, it's why I've never really been anybody who uses or collects tools and trinkets
I see. Yeah, yeah,
and
I see.
things because that's always been there. I don't need tools. Um, so I find those methods to be easier for me, whereas other people need tools because it psychologically it shifts them into
Mhm.
that frame of
Mm,
mind. So I think it's just a case of, what you need to get yourself into that state. You know.
okay, okay. Um, so no more questions. Oh, did I I think I did not tell you that I do like the magical name you gave to me.
Oh, good. Yeah, took me a while to try and figure out what it's going to be. I knew it had to be something about geometry and
Hmm, hmm.
shapes, but yeah, trying to find the actual name that wasn't like this long sentence.
Okay.
Yeah. Glad you like it though. Mm.
And some secret name for the temple or
Yeah, we'll kind of use
mm,
it. Yeah, I'm not really sure when or where we'll use it.
mm,
In Victorian times, you kind of use these secret names. You didn't know anybody else's real name. You
yeah,
only knew their frat or
uh,
soror names because it kept them safe, you know.
yes, yes, I
Nowadays, we
see.
don't really have that aspect, but I think once we start getting into some more serious rituals or something like that, which we
Hmm.
still need to try and work out how we do them online and stuff, then we'll probably start using those. We'll refer to each other as those
Okay.
names during ritual.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know. This is the part of the temple that has to evolve naturally.
Mhm.
I don't want to say it's going to be this way and that way because it can't. It's a living thing. It's now out of my hands. The temple becomes its own egregore. Yeah.
Okay, so no more questions.
Cool. All right then. Um, yeah, I don't think I've got anything specific I need to tell you. No, no, can't think of anything.
Um,
Yeah,
yes, just for yeah, the book we were talking, the next book.
The Secret Teachings of All Ages.
Yes, but I don't understand. One edition is 160 pages, and the other is 1060 pages.
Yeah, I know, I know.
I
I've
don't
I
understand.
the one that I just got delivered now. I'll open it after this and I'll send
Mm,
screenshots, or not
okay.
screenshots, photos, so you can ha actually see it. I've got a suspicion that it's probably a bit bigger than your normal 6 by 9,
Uh-huh.
and it's probably very small print to try and
I
fit
see.
all of that into 168 pages because it is a
Uh-huh.
very, very big book.
Okay.
And this is why I say it might take 2 or 3 months for us to get through because it's huge.
Mhm. Yes.
So you might find that the other one you spoke about, 400 and something pages, that might be, I don't know, the normal size book. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yes.
We'll find out. I'll go open it just now.
And the normal size fonts.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, when I said it's that the one on Everand, it's like almost or somewhere around 1,600 pages, but also the pages are a lot bigger, or the text, or no, smaller, I would say, on the screen. So it depends on
Mm-hmm.
how many words are being fit on a page at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
To read one page on on Everand screen takes like a minute, whereas in a 6 by 9 book it might take like 4 minutes. So.
Okay. I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
all right, I'll let you know
Well.
about the book anyway. Okay,
Okay.
have a good one.
See you next time.
Cheers. Okay.